Hey everyone, today I want to talk about practicing with the metronome. I talk about it all the time in class. I'm not sure how many of us do it, and I see some of us do it on our recordings, but we're not listening very carefully, and so things don't work out right. Metronomes are great tools to help us make sure that we're playing with a steady beat. They can be frustrating at times because they always feel like they're speeding up or they're slowing down, but metronomes don't speed up or slow down, they stay the same. So if it feels like the metronome is slowing down, it means I'm speeding up. If it feels like the metronome is speeding up, it means I'm slowing down. Now, playing with the metronome, it isn't as hard as it sounds. All you really have to do is listen. My daughter said, you just pretend it's the band director snapping his fingers and you'll be just fine. The problem that most people have is they just plain don't listen before they start. So I've got on the screen Ode to Joy by Beethoven. Most of you had that in your beginning band book. And I'm going to play it the way that I see some students play with a metronome. So here I go. My metronome's down here, and I'm going to hit the go button. Ready? I'll just stop there. Now, hopefully you noticed that I was seldom, if ever, with the metronome at all. The biggest problem was I just put my horn up and started playing without first listening to the metronome. Now, when I start off the band in class, a lot of the time I'll give you the steady beat, my fingers. I might show you by tapping my finger on the end of my baton. I'm showing you the beat ahead of time so you have the beat internalized. Sometimes I count off 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. And then we play. Sometimes I'll just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes just 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I'll just breathe and play. But in all of those instances, I'm feeling the beat first before I play together. So this time I'm going to listen to the metronome. I'm going to think in my head. In fact, this one we'll do it out loud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, breathe, play. And it'll be a lot easier to play with the metronome. So here's the metronome. I'm listening. I'm feeling the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And because I listened to the metronome before I started, and I took my breath in time with the metronome, everything I played was right along with the metronome. Another thing I can do to make sure I'm really playing steady is to set my metronome to play the eighth note pulse of the music. Now, my metronome can subdivide and play eighth notes for me, but if you have a simple metronome that doesn't subdivide, it's pretty easy. I've got it right now set to 100. If I wanted to click eighth notes, I'll just turn it up to 200. So here's 200 beats per minute. And I'm going to listen to this, and these are going to be eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. So with the eighth note pulse going, it's even harder to speed up or vary from it because I hear all the subdivisions inside the beat. It also makes it easier to play rhythms like the dotted quarter note that you see at the end of bar 4 or the end of bar 8 to play that dotted quarter note rhythm correctly. That's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, thanks for stopping by.